Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Dum dum dum. Second video. Hey guys, my name is Quentin Tolbert. Welcome to my channel. This is my baby sister Khadijah. And we're so excited to bring you, as you can see from the background, we're both home for the holidays, and so we're excited to kind of do this video. The whole premise of this video is to really talk about Kim K, aka Kim Kardashian.
Not Kim Ye, but just Kim.
I think if we talk about Kanye, that's a whole different YouTube video, and we don't have time for that. So this video is just gonna be about Kim K and really her business. People, especially a lot of women, don't look up to her because of maybe her personal issues that she's done. But this video is purely for a business standpoint of how she's successful, how she's kind of built a multi-million-dollar empire. And this video came about because recently I'm in a group chat with a bunch of friends, and I was saying that Kim Kardashian is very, very pretty and pretty successful. And all my friends were just really dogging me out, saying that she was just a homewrecker and just a bad person. And maybe those things are true. I get all of that.
That's another subject too.
Exactly, that's a whole different video. But essentially, the point of this is that I want to just show how like her businesses have created value and how she really has a loyal following.
But I don't have anything like bad to say about Kim Kardashian, like as a whole, because I mean she's a woman, and I support women and women just trying to do boss things. So I like her in that aspect that she's a boss and she knows how to make money in multiple streams of income, because not a lot of people know how to do that. She took something that was maybe people consider bad, which was the whole sex tape, and she flipped it and made something good about it, and she branded herself, her last name, brought her family into it, and now like all of them are making money, not just based off, of course, solely her, but just they've created other extra income.
And you said something perfectly. Kim doesn't have just one stream of income. She has money coming in from everywhere. But you really did say that perfectly, where she has multiple streams of income. She has the emoji app. She has their whole clothing line. She has a clothing line, clothing store with some of her sisters called Dash, which is in Miami. She has that. And then I was looking into it further. Like she has a clothing line with Kanye West. And then her children actually have a clothing line.
The kids line.
Like a baby line just for children. So she's kind of found a way into that fashion world. But her big money maker is her makeup line. And obviously I'm a dude, I don't know anything about makeup, but to me makeup seems so dumb, seems trivial. Makeup seems so dumb, seems trivial. And yet, just this year long, she's done over $100 million. $100 million just her makeup line.
So you still think it's frivolous?
It's still frivolous, but she's found ways that people like buy into these things. Like why do you buy her products? Or do you buy her makeup line? Gotcha. Why? What makes you buy into it? Why? How did she get to $100 million in revenue? What about her versus every other celebrity that has a makeup line makes people gravitate towards the Kardashian makeup line?
I think it's just like how she advertises it. Even though, of course, everybody loves like the sex appeal and all that, but she takes it up to like another level where she does stuff that's kind of like off the wall. Even like her perfume is like in the shape, I think, of her actual naked body, which is interesting. Really? So she just like kind of like goes off the wall and kind of does like stuff people haven't seen before, and that's the same way with her makeup line. It's just like I think one of the lip glosses is in like the shape of her actual lips, and I guess people are just like, oh, I can like purchase her lipstick, maybe my lips can look like her. And I think that she just has that appeal that like, you can buy this, maybe you can't like technically be like me, but you can have something that I created and I put my heart into. So she's just all about having unique ways of doing like and selling her products. And even on her show, she won't advertise it. Well, she talks about it, but like even on her phone case, it's nothing but her face on her phone case, and that's part of what she's selling. So she'll do smart. She'll do it in like
very subtle
ways.
Very subtle. That's really good. I think one thing that gives Kim Kardashian validity is that she's on Forbes magazine powerful list. So for this year, she's number 54 on Forbes list of America's richest self-made women. I think before people kind of just saw her as a
cute face
reality star, she was like a husband or a wife. Now that you're on Forbes, that means like you've made it. Do you think this gives her more credibility that she's in like a major newspaper like this or a major magazine like this?
I think, honestly, I was watching an interview with her, and I think she spoke on that. the mistake she made, even if she calls it a mistake or not, making that sex tape, she said that people need to know that she's evolved since that moment. That was her in her 20s, and she's grown and has transformed since that moment. And she's just saying, like, she kind of wishes people would, like, let it go. Like, she's not that same person that she was, and she's on a different mentality. But I do think it does add credibility. I think she deserves to be 54, or I think she deserves to just be on the list, period, because she has created wealth after the whole incident happened. But self-made, I don't think so. I think she got famous, one, because of who her dad was, and also the aftermath of the Ray J incident, and of course the whole thing about the 72-hour wedding that she had. So I just think she's done like different things to kind of keep that Kardashian or Kim Kardashian name in the spotlight. So I don't know if it's like self-made, but she's had help. She wasn't just a plain Jane that just started to make offline. It just took off, so I think she had help.
She had a little bit of help. So I would argue almost the opposite. I would say that, yes, she had a little bit of a leg up, but there are many, many wealthy people who are children of wealthy people who don't surmount to those things. You know what I'm saying? Some people, when they're so young, they are very privileged. They turn to like drugs or alcohol, or they go to jail and stuff like that. And so they don't become businesswomen. They don't end up on the Forbes list. But she took what she had. She had some situations where that weren't the best, and she made power moves with them. And so it's kind of like the old phrase, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Or some people,
$1 million lemonade.
Exactly, very expensive lemonade. She should come up with like a drink line, which it would be a hit. It would be a hit. Like everything she does seems like it's gold. So maybe that'll be your next thing. But Kim, if you're listening, I want like a cut of that profit, because I just gave you your new lemonade line. She's gonna come out with some like lemonade line, but it's gonna be like her name's somehow gonna be incorporated, like lemon, like Kimberly, something off the wall, and people gonna love it. It'll be a hashtag. But
Kim Ye.
That's crazy.
Kim Ye.
Kim Ye. That doesn't sound horrible. Hashtag Kim Ye. Let us know if that's a good one. If that's a good name, let me know in the comments below. Another thing that makes Kim so different is that she has full ownership of most of her businesses. I was reading about this in Forbes, where a lot of celebrities will lend their name, and they'll lend their like license permits to makeup and clothes and things like that, but they don't have ownership of it. One thing that makes Kim so profitable is that she owns those things, and so she owns it, and she rarely gives things like such as royalties. And so, for example, her clothing line, she owns that fully. I was reading about it earlier, where she does all the marketing herself. For the most part, she uses social media. And she has millions and millions of followers, so that's like free publicity for her. They use this production company, I think in California, that does all the packaging and things for them, and they sell their things on, it's like a small website. I think it's called like Shopify or something. And so because of that, she retains most of the percentage. She gets to keep most of the profits, as opposed to like other celebrities who another company kind of builds the whole clothing line or fashion line or things like that, the liquor line, and they just stamp their name. They're only gonna get like a small percentage of that. So I think that really represents a shift in like celebrity fame game.
That's true.
And that could be like a whole different video by itself, but I think some people just want to be famous to be famous. But it seems like Kim, maybe she was famous to be a businesswoman. And I think maybe that's the overall aim of this video. Maybe that's the overall view of her life. Like she's being famous, but maybe she had her eye on something much bigger.
And I feel like Kim has evolved so much, and she's made a name for herself, that if it says Kim Kardashian, people are gonna like buy it no matter what.
Exactly.
So if it's butter, they're gonna buy it.
That's it. So hey, I think that's all that I have. Do you have any other comments or anything for Miss Kim K? Cool, guys. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to. Do you have any other questions about, or comments or concerns or anything about Kim Kardashian?
I think we covered it.
Cool. Thank you guys so much for watching our channel. This is my second video on my page. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want us to talk about, who I should interview. This is really an open platform, so definitely reach out to me below. My Twitter name is @greatthings_. Wait, what is my Twitter name? My Twitter name is @greatthings. I'll put my Twitter name and Instagram name on the screen. This is bad. I think it's either great_things.
I think it's great_things.
That's bad when you don't know your own.
That's your Instagram, I think. Your Twitter.
I feel like it should be the same. This is bad when you don't know your. Oh, I'm on airplane mode.
You should still be able to see.